So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Odegaard! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
The road. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this player, Gravenberg, is someone I can't decide whether he's a 6, an 8 or a 10, Peter. He basically plays all of those roles in every game. And, of course, he's the main connector between defence and midfield. But he'll be the one playing the majority of the team's progressive passes forward. He's also a really physical presence, and he must be a bit of a nightmare to play against, actually.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Might be danger here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bob. Berger. De Jong. And it's Reinders. Now it's Memphis Depay. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
De Jong. Out towards the flank.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Now here's the delivery. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Gakpo. No goals as yet. And Marlon. Quarter of an hour played. Reinders. And a chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Østigard. Berger. Now Ryerson. Østigard. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Berger. Van Dijk. And Marlon. Played out wide. He's got away. That's tidy. And it's Gravenberg. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Petralda simply refused to be outdone there. Gakpo. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
Memphis Depay. That's a good ball out wide. Nice interception, well timed. Østigard getting this one clear. And here's Depay. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Decent chance! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Norway are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Bob. Ødegaard. Tries one from range! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Ake can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Gakpo. Played out to the left flank. Ake. And it's De Jong. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Østigard. Here's Berger. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. That's the keeper's ball.
Norway certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Gravenberg. Now it's Memphis Depay. Played out towards the right wing. Reinders has it in a wide position. That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it. Marlen. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Gakpo. Always goal side. Gakpo stood his ground strongly. Oh, a delicate chip through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Reinders. Gakpo, given the lift of his goal. Gakpo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, it's come to nothing. Østigard. And here's Haaland. And he's decided to go for it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Reinders. De Jong. Now it's Gakpo. And it's Reinders. Oh, super find. Now it's Reinders. Gakpo hangs one in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Norway coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Norway, and the shot! Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Norway have the chance to go the other way. Nice looking ball. And he can clear it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, good looking ball. De Jong, who's set up 1 goal so far. Ryerson was in no mood for any of that. It's a pretty loose pass. De Jong, Gakpo, and Reinders played back into the centre. And it's De Jong. Malen. Ødegaard. And Bob. Bob carries the ball down the right. Now it's Ødegaard. Bob. He's found the way through. Getting up there! Petralda attempts a clearance. Norway still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Now it's Reinders.
That's good play from him.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Berger. Ødegaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. There they go, hunting in packs. Well, that looks a decent ball. Goes for a shot! Oh, good finish! Norway are back in business! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Norway restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Malen. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And he whips it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Engages and forces him off the ball. Van Dijk. That has been slung wide. That's very neat. Ryerson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
He's in a great position here. Koopmeiners. And Marlon. Ake. Marlon. Tries to pass it through. That has ended up in no man's land.
Substitutions taking place.
The Netherlands making further changes here and in quick succession.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Now it's Weghorst. Well, nicely intercepted. And it's Ødegaard. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Koopmeiners. Goes looking wide. Nicely weighted ball. Ake looking to hit the byline here. Good ball, good take. Terrific effort! No, not the best of headers.
Substitution.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Now it's Brobbey. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Marlon. Marlon showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Van Dijk. De Jong. Marlon. And it's Ake. Aimed beyond the defence. And no, he's seen through all of that. Berger. And Bob. Just a quarter of an hour to play. This looks promising. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Van Dijk. De Jong, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Brobbey, and it's Koopmeiners. Now it's Brobbey. Spread to the right.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That'll be a throw. Driving forward. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ake. Marlon. He has found the way through. Spread it left. Ake with the cross. And that has been knocked clear. Good pressure, determined, intense. Ødegaard clears without hesitation. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. A think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That is good alertness. He can run onto that. Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Brobby. Koopmeiners. Marlen. And it's Koopmeiners. Gravenberg.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Might want to be careful there.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. So 90 minutes have come and gone, it's going to be extra time, so still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest.
For Norway, number 8, Berg, number 14.
Into extra time we go.
Coming on the field, number 6, number 2. Substitution in progress.
Østegard. Now Ryerson. Now it's Haaland. Now this could be a chance. Ødegaard. He'll try from distance. And how did he not put that away?
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Koopmeiners. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Brobby. Ødegaard. Now it's Haaland. Kertrauda calmly anticipates. Great vision. Real chance! And that's a real chance missed. Hato. Kluivert. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hato. Now Dumfries. And it's Koopmeiners. Well, they can break here. Searching pass he's played there. Koopmeiners. Brobby. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Brobby. It's a really well-measured ball. Østegard can clear it away. He's gone forward. Hato. Bob. Kluivert. Ryerson does well not to be outdone there. Knocks it into space. Kluivert. He is through here. And the shot! So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break.
It is now time for our special lottery.
The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's destined for the flank. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get? Shot at goal! And that really should have been that.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Ryerson. Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Dumfries. Norway now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Kluivert is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple...
Tries from a long way out. That's a decent clearance. Corner number 3 coming up. Dumfries can get it clear. Corner number 4 coming up here. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Gravenberg. Hato. And it's Koopmeiners. Now it's Brobby. Spread out to the left. Now it's Brobby. Knocks it out wide. He's shifting through the gears here.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning. The Netherlands nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Østigard.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Can he latch on to this? Ødegaard. And that should get the job done. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Koopmeiners. Kluivert. And that's it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, in all honesty, Peter, this would have been seen as a very winnable game, but it turned into a typical case of how not to maximise your home advantage.